Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Juliana and you're watching Sprocket Girl. Today we're back at Apex Park, specifically at this one section that I've been trying to session and haven't been able to clean for a while. If you've watched some of my videos recently, you might have seen that I released a video on Apex Park, on the different trails on Apex Park, and I tried to session this part and I couldn't get it, even after 20 or 25 times trying it. So I've been thinking about this thing, it's been haunting my dreams, and I'm back here now and I just want to session it again and see what happens. And also, if you like my channel, subscribe to it, hit the like button, like some of my videos, and hit that bell button so you'll get notified every time new content comes out. Okay, so we're back here and I've identified some tricky parts of this feature. So you'll see it's not really steep. It's on, we're on an uphill here, but this section here is not steep at all. The couple of things that are tricky, or what make it tricky, is that first of all, you can't see the other side. So from here it just looks like you're going off the end, but in reality you have to make a right turn in the middle of those rocks. Okay, so the other thing is that we have a couple of rocks here that are blocking a straight line into the feature, which makes it a little trickier. So we have this guy here and this guy right here. And I guess you could stick to the right, but you don't want to make too much of a wide turn over here on the right because you're going to have to turn into this curve and then go out here. And then the last thing that I think is a little tricky is that we have this pit right here, this thing, which really perfectly just fits a tire. All right, I want to see how Graham does this. Yeah, ah, sweet, that was awesome. Lift, yeah, wow, that was great. I think the trick is to lift it onto that first rock. And then while you're lifting, just power through it. And know what you're doing in your track stand too. Okay, so I have my seat here at about half height. I don't want it all the way up because I want to allow myself a little bit of movement. But I also don't necessarily want it all the way down because I do want to come into it sort of sitting on the saddle. At least that's my game plan. And I have Graham here who's filming me, but also keeping a lookout because this is really a blind turn here. And there's a decent amount of people on this trail, so we don't want to get in anyone's way too much or cause an accident for anyone. So keeping it safe. So I'm going to allow myself a little bit of a little bit of distance to ramp it up. I can already feel myself getting nervous about this. All right, I'm going to try it. He's saying I got to hit it with more power, but I'm afraid to do that because I'm afraid I'll fall off dramatically off the side of this cliff. Really got to hit it with more speed. It's just so scary. It looks like you're just going to go off the side there. I also want to be in a gear where I can ratchet a little bit in the feature. So not too high, not too low. Something in the middle works. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just go over this thing. Like into the hole. I'm not sure where to turn, like in that dusty section.
That's where I would do it.
It's not even that scary, it's just weird.
You got it.
This is like how far I got last time. The furthest I got was here. Like I get through this hole and then I just lose the momentum. think I need to stop.
So, how you feeling?
Defeated. Yeah, a little frustrated and defeated that I couldn't get it. Like, I don't know how, I didn't count how many times I tried, but it must have been like another 20 or something like that. And I think I just have to be okay with not getting it even today, even though you came specifically for that, that's a hard one to let go. But just to see it as practice, and I actually got further than I did last time, which is nice. At least there's that, and I kind of know how I handled that part that I got, and I know what to do there. It's just this last part where I have to punch through it, which for some reason in my mind, like, I just shut down and it feels really scary. So maybe we'll just come back some other time and I'll get it then. But for now, I think we're just gonna call it a day and head back home, and I will have nightmares about it. Just kidding. But we'll definitely be back because Apex is one of our basically backyard rides that we do a lot because it's so close to home. So thanks everyone for joining me on this little sessioning session, and stay tuned. Maybe I'll get this guy someday, and I'll be able to tell you all about it. Bye everyone. See you next week.